Okay, let's be real. Life is the biggest open-world RPG ever made. But there's a huge problem, right? Most of us are dropped into the game with absolutely no tutorial, no map, and definitely no strategy guide. We're all just winging it.
You know that feeling, right? When you feel like you're just stuck on the tutorial level, you're grinding the same boring quests over and over, you're fighting the same low-level mobs, and your XP bar, it just isn't moving. It feels like your character is permanently bugged out.
So let's meet our protagonist, David Goggins. Now, he didn't start the game with some epic gear or maxed out stats. No way. His starting character sheet was an absolute train wreck. We're talking critical failure across the board. Honestly, this is the kind of character you just delete and re-roll without a second thought. But Goggins didn't rage quit. Instead, he figured out a way to hack the game's source code, to patch his own bugs, and completely rewrite his character from the ground up. He basically created the ultimate strategy guide for life, and today we're going to give you the full walkthrough. All right, so forget all the DLC and the side quests for a minute. If you really want to go from being a total noob to a grandmaster in this game of life, there are 5 core levels you have to conquer. First up, level 1, the accountability mirror. Think of this as your character stat screen. But here's the catch. There are no cool presets here. This is where you have to face your real, totally unfiltered stats. Your strengths, your weaknesses, all your debuffs. It's the heads-up display that shows you the cold, hard truth. I mean, think about it. The mirror is the one NPC in this entire game that is programmed to never, ever lie to you. So Goggins is asking a really simple question. Why are you ignoring the check engine light on your own life? So you've seen your stats. Now what? How do you actually level up? Well, you have to head to the ultimate grinding zone, the discomfort zone. This is the high XP area where you farm experience points by intentionally taking on the quests that make you want to log off for good. And look, this is not about trying to fight the final boss on day 1, okay? It's all about that daily grind. It's the small, consistent acts of discomfort that build your resilience stat and forge a character that is totally unbreakable. Picture this. You're in a tough boss fight, your health bar is critical, and you are completely out of mana. What do? You pop a potion, right? Level 3 is all about stocking your inventory with these cookie jar potions. They're mental reminders of every single victory you've ever had. And here's the best part. You already have a full inventory of these potions. You've won battles before, you've leveled up before. This level is all about remembering the power-ups you've already earned and actually using them when the game gets tough. Okay, this is an elite level skill, a psychological finishing move. It's not about defeating another player. It's about breaking the will of the challenge itself. It's for that moment when the game thinks you're done. When you're down to your last sliver of health, that's when you pop your ultimate ability and go all in. See, the game's code expects you to fold when you're feeling weak. But by going harder, by showing up with your best effort when you feel your absolute worst, you are literally breaking the game's logic. You gain the ultimate tactical advantage. You take its soul. All these levels, they've all been leading up to this one thing, forging your endgame armor. This isn't about learning to avoid damage. It's about becoming so resilient, so calloused, that the hits don't even register anymore. You're building a mental tank. So how you actually forge this armor? It's through relentless training. Every single physical challenge, every workout, is another strike of the hammer on the anvil. You're not just building your body, you're crafting a mind that can withstand any boss battle life decides to throw at you. Okay, so you've mastered the levels, you've forged the armor, you are a top-tier player, for sure. But what if I told you there's a cheat code, a hidden exploit that lets you break the game's fundamental limits? So, you ready to unlock God mode? This is it, the 40% rule. This is the master cheat code, the ultimate game-breaking exploit. That little voice in your head, the one that's screaming game over, that's telling you you're done, that you should tap out, it's lying. At that very moment, you've only used 40% of what you've actually got. You have 60% more in the tank. This one cheat code changes the entire game. Look, a strategy guide is totally useless if you just read it and put it back on the shelf, right? You gotta actually play the game. So let's get you started. Your quest log has just been updated. It's time to accept your first 3 missions starting right now. All right, quest 1, calibrate your HUD with the accountability mirror. No filters, no excuses, just raw data. Quest 2, stock your inventory. Write down every single win, big or small, for your cookie jar. And Quest 3, it's time for your first grind. Pick one thing you've been avoiding and go conquer it today. And that's your briefing. We've given you the complete walkthrough. The tutorial is officially over. The real game, your game, begins the second this explainer ends. And hey, to help you out on your new quest, we've got a little loot drop for you. It's a one-page strategy guide, so you can track your stats and your quests. The download link is right there in the description. Go get your gear. So, the controller is in your hands. The strategy is right in front of you. There's only one question left. What's your next move, player one?